This is a very special week. You might have felt that we are going out of the new moon and we're still in the eclipse season, so we're still a bit in this place where many things can be happening to you, and you don't necessarily know why is the energy occurring the way that it is occurring. So I am here to bring you some clarity and to give you some help and answer your questions and give you some guidance. And for those who don't know me, I am Hera. I am an energy healer. I am a theta healing teacher and practitioner and a medical intuitive. And I'm working with Sky. I'm a part of her team, and I am super happy to be here to help you answer your questions and just share a moment with you. For those who haven't been on sessions with me or who are here for the first time, I am specialized in inner child and interpersonal relationship. This is where I thrive as a healer. This is where I am able to really tune in and help you get out of your shell, reconnect to yourself, reconnect to the energy of life, and start expressing something new outside. So today we are going to do some readings. We are also going to do some clearings because I feel like it can be really helpful. I'm going to connect to your angels, going to connect to your guides, and going to connect to your higher selves to be able to answer your questions. So welcome everyone. It's getting a bit of time to kick in. I'm just gonna check that everything is fine on the group. If you're here on the live, please drop me a little message. Let me know. Let me know that you're here. And just so you know, for those who haven't, who don't, you might not know that, but we are closing the card for Medical Intuitive very, very soon. It's finishing in a few days. So if you feel like jumping on and working with us for 6 months and becoming like the healer, the Medical Intuitive that you want to be, that you feel called to be, if you feel like this is something calling you, something that is important for you in your personal and professional and spiritual development, then please let us know, DM us, and we are happy to have a chat with you about it and to discuss the Medical Intuitive. This is very, very powerful course. You really don't, we don't realize enough how being in a container with people who are going to see you for who you are, who are going to love you, and who are going to support you can be helpful for your personal development as a healer. And honestly, when I started my healing trainings, I wished there was this course because it's you need to imagine what it's like to have a 6 months of very intense learning on a specific topic, and to learn a modality at the same time, and to work on second gift at the same time. It's insane, the kind of like all the things that you can do and that you can learn in such a short time, because it is in the end short. And yeah, it's just absolutely great. So if you're feeling called to do it, if you want to enhance your psychic abilities, if you want to learn how to heal yourself and how to heal others, and if you're feeling called to that, please reach out to us, because that's really not an opportunity that you want to miss. That's a very, very amazing course, and I'm saying that from a place of having looked up for this kind of course for ages when I started to do healings and to do this kind of course. Okay, so I'm here with you guys for your questions. Please drop them into the chat box and I will get everything here, and off we go. Hi, George. Pray. Do you have a message from my guides for me? It's about some changes that I should do on my life now. Yeah, it works with the current energy, my love, because it's all about what are the choices that I'm not making that I should be making, what are the commitments that I'm not taking, or what are the readjustments that I am not making because I can't see them properly. So that's exactly like the energy at the moment of the moon and the eclipse. But let me have a look. There is some sort of career change or job change, professional change that you feel like making. It's like you know that what you are currently doing is not enough compared to what you want to do in your life, but that you have to stay for safety reasons because it's giving you an income, it's giving you a situation from stability, but there is definitely more to come for you, and you like there is something else that should come, but you don't know exactly what. So there is a lack of clarity upon what you want to do, and that's where it is blocking opportunities to appear into your life. It's because there is a bit of a lack of clarity that should leave in the next 2 or 3 weeks. You will have way more clarity in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Beginning of November, things will get definitely clearer, and you will be able to see exactly what kind of changes you want to make. Because right now it's very blurry, but that's just what you need to put more energy into discovering yourself and discovering what you want next. But it's like at the moment, it's about reassessing your needs, and it's about looking at what you really want in life before you can step into taking actions towards it and making the changes. Hi, Simona. I feel completely exhausted and overwhelmed. Can you do a reading on my love relationship and my relationship with support? Much love. Okay. So first, can I disconnect you from others are my only source of support, and can I reconnect you to God, the universe, life, whatever you want to call it, creator is my source of unconditional support. Can I also show you your inner resources and your strength and all the ways that support can come your way? Showing you how support can be in your community, in people you don't know yet, in groups who can help you and understand what you are going through. Okay. And can I reconnect you to your intuition? Reconnect you to your ability to trust yourself, reconnect you to your inner guidance. Because your overwhelm comes from the fear of not making the right choice. So when that happens, I usually really witness it as a difference between our brain and our hearts. And it's this inability to follow our impulse and to follow the guidance, because sometimes the guidance will shift very, very fast. Sometimes the guidance, like you will make a decision in your life and then you will need to reassess and make another decision right after. And this sort of grieving or the sort of, oh, this is like hard decisions that are hard to make are usually what can be tricky, or what can be heavy for you. So this overwhelm that you are feeling comes from this fear of not making the right choice. And the good choice for you, it's what is answering to your needs, and what makes you happy, and what makes you grow. That's the vibe that you want when you're making a decision. When you're making a decision out of I have to, or out of it is necessary, I have no choice, I need to sacrifice this, out of guilt, this is not making the right choice for you. This is making a choice that serves usually someone else, or that serves fear, but it's not your the choice for your growth and the choice for your soul. So it's all about going towards what feels good to you, instead of constantly reassessing or constantly punishing yourself with things that are not good for you. So that's what is going on. And regarding your love relationship, hmm, hmm. And on that side, it comes from receiving and stepping up and talking out loud of about all the things that are bothering you, because you feel and you know that you are not being loved as much as you should, but you're still accepting that. You're still tolerating someone not treating you the way you need to be treated. And it's not about expecting them to change, it's about expressing your needs and stepping up into feeling legitimate and worthy of what you're asking for. Because no amount of resentment will make them change. So it's about expressing, and it's about really standing into your needs. The same way that when you need a shower, you need a shower, you know? Like, you see what I mean? Like when you need something, like you need water, you really need water. You're not gonna, like, at some point you're gonna need water so much that you are going to take everything out of the way to get water, because you need water. And that's the same thing. It has become the same thing. I really, that's my need. It has to be respected. That matters to me. Everything that is not working with that is not for me. Um, of course, it depends on each situation, but that's the overall feeling that I'm getting. It's really standing in your standards. Melinda, about an hour ago, I got cleaning product. Ooh. Do you see any damage in my eye? I cleaned the area well, and my eyesight is good. No, I'm not seeing any damage. No, it seems clean. I'm wondering if you use some serum or something to clean your eye, like, you know, like those small drops that we have sometimes that you can just put in your eyes or in your ears that help cleaning. But it seems that it's been cleaned, and I'm not seeing necessarily residues, and definitely not damage. See how it evolves, but I'm not seeing any damage. Carol, would my angels and guide have a message for me regarding my divine life partner? Thank you so much. My love, it seems like for now, it is still a moment of healing and grieving. And in the process of grieving and healing, there is this need of letting go of the times that you have been hurt. And so there is a belief that nothing gets ever better, that things remain the same, that things keep recreating, and that there is no way out of the situation that you're in. So can I just show you that there is a way to love, that there is a path to love? And can I clear the belief that you can only connect with love if you meet your divine life partner? And can I show you that you've done so much work that you won't have to experience the same thing ever again? That now you know how to flag if something bad is going on. You know how to stand in your boundaries. You know how to express your needs. That you know what you want. That you are not helpless in relationships. That you know how to have fun and make the most of it. And I'm just going to ask for you to your higher self, actually, to step into a new timeline where you are ready to meet new people and to create connection with them and to enjoy and to have fun. Okay, that looks better. But there might still be a place where you need to look at the different people who've hurt you and see who is still hurting you. And there is like acceptance to bring in that situation, like accepting what had happened and doing the work that is necessary to do to move on. Anita. Yeah. Would you be able to share any messages from my guides on my confusion on what to do? I've been doing lots of exercise and personal coaching, what brings me joy, etc., but just can't figure anything out and feeling helpless and frustrated. It's connection to yourself, my love. It's about knowing who you are. It's about letting go of the need to hear it from somebody else. It's actually about reconnecting to yourself, and that's a process on doing things for you and not necessarily doing things because you are guided to do it by a book or by someone else. It's about letting it emerge from you, and it's also about connection to your higher self, to your higher power, to God, connection to what matters to you, what is fun for you to do, what who you become, who are you becoming. But let me have a look. Yeah, my love, that would I would recommend getting yourself in for a session for this one, because it's about the helplessness that you felt as a child, and I can see you being sort of like hesitating between things around you and not knowing what to choose because there is not this connection to what you want to do. Like the answer will always be, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, please tell me, please tell me. So it's about the ability to know, and trusting yourself into knowing. So it's about self-trust. So can I just release the belief that you don't know what brings you joy, what is good for you, and showing you that you already know. It's already there. Can I release the belief that someone will hurt you, or that something is going to happen to you if you are making choices for yourself? Okay. I'm just going to ask for a realignment between your higher self, your soul, and your inner child. Okay. Let's move on. What is blocking your intuition is the same, Anita. It's the same thing. It's self-trust. It's you need to look at when what happened to disconnect you from yourself, and who told you that you could not trust yourself, and what happened that created that feeling, because it's the same thing. You have intuition. You are connected to your intuition. You are, but you don't trust that you are. So it's about reconnecting to that trust, and looking at what happened that created this disconnection from your ability to trust yourself. Who told you that you were wrong? So it can take so many forms when you're a child. It can be like you believe something really dearly, or and usually it's something about yourself. Like it's something about yourself, and you're being gaslit into thinking that it's not the case, and that repeated like becomes a chronic self-invalidation, and an inability to trust what you see, what you feel, what you sense. That's also what happens when people rationalize intuition. When you have people rationalizing intuition, it's a form of denial. It's easier to say that I don't know. It's easier to stay in denial of my own intuition than it is to believe that I actually do have intuition, that I actually do, that I am actually able to connect, that I'm actually able to see other things. And people are being gaslit a lot in that. Helen, that's not something I can. So it's when you're asking me what I think about when is that thing or that thing's gonna stop, or when is something going to happen. We need to understand that timelines can be shifted. There are fixed point in time, but timelines can be shifted and things can be shifted, and it depends on it's the results of people's action. If suddenly someone has a shift, has an awareness, receives a form of guidance, not necessarily from somebody else, but even from God, when they're like, when decisions are made, then the future changes. If you decide to go to the gym tomorrow, your body will be changed in a few weeks. If you don't, it won't. That's that simple. And that's the same for any kind of event in the world. If people that are a part of those events make different decisions, then things shift. But I am not someone that is going to be able to give you a fixed point in time when something is going to to end or to start or to happen. I can only see like from the point of view right now, and something can shift tomorrow because someone had like made the shift. So with timeline, it's a bit hard right now, Helen. Right now, it's gonna like I'm probably gonna be there for few yeah years, but things can change, and that's what I really want to enhance. And it can change because the collective consciousness changes, so it's a matter of group consciousness as well. Melanie, hi Hera, could you do one around my professional life? Which path or hat to embrace? I find you I find that in your field, what resonates a lot is anything connecting with um, analysis, um, research, even almost like I'm almost being shown like working on a case, but in a playful way. Like it's like yeah, doing some research, but in a playful way, and almost like being a detective, or looking for things to find answers and to find meaning. So it's not necessarily like career, but it seems to be something that really drives you and really makes you happy to dive in. And I definitely can see the artistic soul that you have, and at the same time I find you very logical. So there is something around mixing those two abilities and to put it at the service of research, but you're gonna do it in a very fun way, and it can be anything around research, honestly. Miss Hera, may I have a message from my spirit guide for what is upcoming? Thank you. Yeah, I can look up. Just quietness and calm for now. Just some quietness. The need for quiet, the need for calm. I'm seeing reconnecting to nature. I'm just seeing really you like gaining a new relationship with time and finding a new relationship with time. To find life, to live life in a more peaceful way. Just be more present. And it can be hard because we're all being pushed to um, try new things, do new things, hustle, work a lot, or do something on being super productive. But that's what I'm seeing for you now. Love. I hear you gave me advice about a man I was seeing. I didn't dare to say back then, but to be honest, we tried with him 4 times and it didn't work. I learned so much from this, but he really feel he is not the most compatible for me. Any guidance? Mm. I'm still seeing a compatibility, but being the most compatible, maybe not. There are definitely things to learn, definitely things to enjoy, things to share. Could be a good friendship as well. And maybe there is just something to reassess in the relationship, because what is, when you say that you tried 4 times, what was the reason for stopping 4 times? Was it the same reason each time? Like, is it the same thing in the end? Is working, which might be a pattern, which might be something that is broken because it relates to other areas of your life that need to find a shift in. You that's that. Like, I'm still feeling that it's a good match, but there might be something blocking you, or something that needs to be learned through that hasn't been yet. And the most compatible, maybe not, indeed. Maybe there is, like, even, yeah, there are definitely other people that could suit you, but it depends on what you want. Depends on what you want. And based on your message, I'm sensing of sort of, I'd like to find a way, feeling. So you can even let me know, like, you can drop me a message on the chat or something, and let me know why there was, like, why it stopped each time. Was it for the same reason each time or not? What do angels say? I need to increase my energy. Also, I wake up so tired, like I was in a battle. Thank you so much, love. Liver detox, liver detox, liver detox, 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 detox. Mm-mm. Yeah, detox, especially mid-season, can be a good moment to look at that. Um, but the lack of energy is the liver, and I'm sensing something around the guts. I don't know if you're familiar with colonics, but that can also really help when it comes to getting your body rid of the waste and toxins, um, and getting a new kick and get started. But it's yeah, the lack of energy is the overburden liver, my love. I would suggest go getting checked with go work with naturopath, or someone that can help you on that path, because there is some detoxing to do here, and so that you can retrieve some energy. I would also have a look at your diet. Monica, I'm going through a heartbreak at the moment. Anything that comes up would be appreciated. My love, it's the same thing. I'm still getting the same feeling. It had evolved a bit since last week, but it's still, or the previous couple of weeks, but it's still the need to recreate intimacy. It's the need to even to recreate intimacy with yourself. So to really spend time looking at your pain and sitting with your pain like a non-judgmental friend would do, and just sitting and bathing in that unconditional love and that complete compassion. So I'm going to send you a vortex of that energy. There is also a very huge need to cry, my love, to let go, to just like let go, as in a sense of just cry, create space for that. Okay. Sending you love, darling. Could you give me next 3 months in angel reading? Thank you. There are definitely big shifts happening for you soon, Shruti. Big shifts, new opportunities, new things that come your way, professionally, personally, spiritually. I'm seeing a very I'm seeing a very strong opportunity that you are not going to miss because it's the kind of thing you just cannot not see. Um, but that's what you are going to focus on and should come soon and is going to take your life to a new level and take your life into something very new. Um, and quite life changing, or at least like a new path or a new opportunity that you are going to take that is going to change your life for the best. I'm seeing something career wise and spiritually, like spirituality based, like something that relates to those areas for you. Yeah, very strongly. Samara, if I choose to be a healer, would it be a great one or just okay? What gifts do you see I have? You're already a healer, my love. You already have that. You already have that. Um, but if you choose to make it a career, you mean, I guess. Um, I feel like it's your calling anyway. I feel like it's there anyway. You're just waiting to take the step for it. Um, and maybe you're delaying it a bit. And probably because you don't fully trust that you can express those gifts. But it's like developing again. Like I'm gonna make an analogy with the gym, but it's same thing as developing a muscle. You need to develop it. You're not going to run a marathon if you haven't start practicing running, right? So it's the same thing. You can already have gifts, but they can be developed. They will be developed, and um, and you will adapt it and work with them in your life, and that will become a part of a very natural process. I'm seeing particularly clairvoyance with you, and also the ability with touch to feel things, more information when you touch. But that's part of the many skills we can have and many gifts we can have, but you can also develop the others. Like for me, for example, it's the touch and the clairaudience are very, very developed, but clairvoyance started to develop a lot more when I started to do my healing trainings, and that's because I had to, and because I was trained, because I was in school, because I was doing courses and exercises and practicing, and also because when you are amongst a group of people who also have those talents, it just brings them up even faster and stronger because you have the group effect, and that's quite amazing what you can do. Like um, I remember the first scans that were quite powerful. I remember the first healing that was super, super powerful as well. I remember the first time that I done when I was doing DNA3 in Theta Healing. The first time we've done telekinesis, and telekinesis was something I had like not even a strong resistance to, so I could practice quite easily and make things like the little pinwheel move quite easily. But it's when I started my first course, I knew I already had something, and I already done some training before, um, like some other like smaller trainings. I mean before, and it was just there, and it just unraveled. But when it's been carrying you forever, you know, and I hear you when you say, would it be a great one or just okay? I see your point with asking the question that way, but it's not the question that I want to ask you. What I want to ask you is that does it matter to you to do that? Is it important for you on the personal level and what you want to create in your life? Is it important? Like, how much space does it take when you really think about it? And is it something that really, really drives you? You know? And that's the question that I want you to ask. Like, how much do you want it to be a part of your life? Or are you going to deny it or to refuse it? That would be more the question that I would like I would suggest you to think about. Okay. My hero, I've been diagnosed with ADHD last year and I'm struggling with staying present during my day to complete tasks. What can I do to remove the blocks that are in the way of me enjoying the present moment, staying focused to get things done? I would look at the root. I would suggest looking at the root of the ADHD. Especially ADHD stems, like, part of the thing that stems from trauma and habits. So I would look at where it comes from, because that would be the block that is in the way. But that's probably that can require a few sessions. So I would suggest you getting in for sessions for that, because it's not to be ignored. And ADHD is about, like, what are you jumping away from? What are you disconnected from? What are you avoiding looking at? When you say, like, staying focused, getting things done, is that, like, when is it showing up the most? Is there anything that you are doing that you don't really want to do, that makes you just jump out of it? Are you prioritizing things that need to get done instead of things that you want to do for yourself? Things that brings joy and pleasure? Like, how it is, like, I'm especially when I scan you, I'm seeing, like, 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 turning your head on the way, like there is something that you don't want to look at, and something that you're maybe not telling the truth to yourself about, or that you're not verbalizing, that is going on, and that connects with the inability to focus on what you do, because there is something that there is either a decision that hasn't been made, or there is something that hasn't been looked at, that you need to give attention to, and that you need to resolve. So yeah, I would look at that. Hi, new people. Okay. Carol, I'll get back to you eventually if I have time. I'm just gonna go for the people that I haven't answered to. Billy, I really need guidance. I'm in the dark place in my life right now. I could really use the help. Yeah, of course. What's up? Let's see. Okay, so first, can I do a clearing on your space? If you want that, just say yes. Just gonna do a clearing all around you. Also going to disconnect other people's energies from yours, because it creates a lot of confusion. And what I'm sensing, my love, is that there is either one person or maybe a few people that are not the best in your environment, and it's like they are taking away your energy and draining you a lot. And and because you are in it, you know that it's not good for you, but you are not or you cannot, I don't know, find the resources to step out, um, and get into your own space or get on your own way. It's like it seems really hard. So of course, like if you are in a difficult situation, I would really suggest reaching out to um, charities and organizations that can help you, because you're not alone. You shouldn't be alone. You shouldn't have to take care of all of this by yourself. It shouldn't be only on your shoulders. And if there is anyone that is hurting you, or if there is anything that is going on around you that is that makes your life really complicated, or that is, yeah, hurting, um, um, hurting on a daily basis, then you deserve to receive some help, and you deserve to have someone be there for you, and help you find the best way to get out of the situation you're in. So that's my main thing. So I'm just going to reinforce your field. I'm going to send you some love. But you shouldn't have to tolerate someone or people draining you and taking away your energy. Okay. Judith. Dear Hera, I lost a little bit my hope and trust towards being successful and on the right path with my healing business. What has irritated me? Thank you for the energetic support. Let me have a look. It's believed the beliefs of that there is not enough for everyone. So can I just ask for this to be cleared and replugging you to the abundance of the divine, the abundance of life, Creator? And can I also show you all the innovative ways you can thrive and be successful? How you can find new communities, new clients, new topics. How you can find new things to talk about and to share. Also just going to open the way for you to be more visible and open the way for new people to come into your space. And I also I'm hearing the belief that you are too small. So can I just like make your energy feel bigger and make you bigger, giving you the permission to be present, giving you the permission to take space. Oh, okay. And can I shift the big communities are better than connected communities? Can I show you that when you have trustworthy communities, you can also reach success? Okay, off we go. Whew. Um, Okay. Am I? I hope you're doing good. I wanted to ask for a general reading for my angels and if my ancestors are trying to communicate with me. Thank you. Oh, yeah, they are. They are quite loud. It's about stepping into your sovereignty, and it's about stepping into your goddess energy. But it's really just about stepping in your energy. So if you agree, can I just align you with that energy? Whew. Just have to say yes to make the change. Okay. All right. Okay. So it was just a clearing. Mhm. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna have to go. So I'm just going because I asked Love Sunshine. I'm just gonna check that. Okay. Different routine. Okay. I hear you, my love. Then there is definitely things to readjust with need and demand. And maybe you are not made to live together. Maybe you are made to hang out and be fine with each other and just enjoy. But maybe you're not made to live together. Or maybe there is something there that is not working for you because it doesn't seem to be working for you to live on a daily basis with that person. Um, but it depends. It depends on what you really want, or if you feel like you're done or not done. That's what is really important. All right. I love you all so much. I'm sorry I can't stay a bit longer. I wish you a beautiful end of the week. Just as a reminder, we are closing our cards soon for Medical Intuitive Mastermind. So if you want to join on the 6 month, and if you want to learn how to become a medical intuitive, that's the right time for you. If you're feeling cold, please DM us, and I would be happy to see you next week in class. And I love you all so much. I see you next week as well for some readings. And off we go. Have a nice end of the day. Bye.